Hello everyone, welcome to day 19. My guest today is Daisie Scraps, who is a fellow Sparklers on the Spiegel Mom Scraps design team with me, and we are using this beautiful sketch from PageMaps. So you know that I am running a day behind. I should be caught up today. So this is my morning, afternoon post, and then I'll have one this evening too, which is actually for today, which is the 20th today, and I have the 20th ready to go. It'll be up later tonight. So yay, I caught up. And oh man, you guys, thanks for sticking with me. I really appreciate it. And all your support and kind words. You guys are just fantastic. It's so appreciative to know that everyone tells me not to worry, and I try really hard not to, but when you say you're going to do something, you really want to do it, right? So that's just kind of where I'm at. So I love this layout. I am using an old piece of pattern paper that the other side I had done a layout of myself. And it was just a bunch of random photos I was trying to scrap, and they're not of importance, and I have them scrapped in other ways. So I flipped it over and realized that I love this cloud paper. So I ripped it off the bottom of it. I used to sign the back of my layouts like with my signature. I don't know why. And the year I created them on, which was neat. And I actually think maybe I should go back to, writing down the dates of when I do things. But now everything's online, so you kind of already know that. So that's okay, at least. And, oops, Nora dropped something called. Sorry, guys. So she's in my arms, and she's teething, and she screams, and let me tell you, this month has been fun. I love this layout, like I was saying. So my goal was to do teals, red-ish tones, orange tones, and black. So kind of matching his shirt there and what he was wearing. And then I love it. So I grabbed my new stencil that I had purchased back in the spring, and I'm going to use that, and it's stars. And I use it in 4 different places on my layout just for little pops of the red, because really I only have red in that one top cluster up there with the little arrows that I use. So I thought bringing in the stencil with the red would really help kind of pop that color off and not use it too much, because you all know how much I love to scrap with red. But this works. I can do this in a small amount and it works really well. So definitely something that I'm going to try to keep in mind the next time I scrap is with red, is just to do this little hint, because I really like this actually. And my son, and Sean for that matter, for some reason, they know I hate it. Like, they must know I hate red because it's their favorite color. So they wear it all the time. But you know what? That's okay. It's not a big deal. So, like I said, I'm going to use this stencil and these 3 photos. And these photos are of my son at the park one day. And he's coming out from there. We have this really big rock that you can climb. It's like a faux rock that you can climb and jump off of and all of this stuff. And he loves it. But there's like a little tunnel through it as well. And he was running around the rock and playing with me. Like we were playing tag, and he'd be like, boo, and try to scare me. And it was so funny. And he would laugh and laugh and laugh. And he just was so happy. And it was something that was really needed when this is like in June. So Nora would have been like 3.5 months old here. So it's, we're still adjusting to have a baby in the home, and you need to get out. And he was only going to daycare twice a week at that time. So he really needed that, being able to go to the park and play and have mommy and daddy focus on him and not the baby and all of that. And that's kind of what this is talking about. But I put it in words as like, you really love to explore and you like to go to each one of our parks. Let me tell you, my neighborhood, we have 8 parks in my neighborhood. Yeah. So we don't go to the same park every day. We get to choose and kind of go around and visit the new ones. And he loves that because there's different things to do at each one. And there's different friends at each one that he can meet up with and play with. So he really, really loves that. And that's just what this is talking about. I loved these photos. This was kind of right around when I got my new phone. So I got good at using my new phone, maybe is a better word to say it. So I really love the crispness of these photos, and I love it. So my journaling went a little wonky. I even drew my lines in, but they still went wonky, but that's okay. And I'm going to outline a couple things just to help bring them, just kind of mix and match into the layout a little bit better. And yeah, you guys, this is a really easy layout. I didn't do a whole lot. And now that I'm looking at it, you know what I forgot to do was add back the frame and the little teal piece at the bottom, which was what was supposed to tie in that teal little word that says little there. I might have to go back and fix that. But I also am going to trace the little because, again, it just, those kind of enamel pieces, it just really helped, especially because of the fact that my title is black. The word explorer is just dark and black. So having a little bit of a black outline across those just kind of helped tie it all in there. I'm going to play around and add a few clouds. So 2 of them are wood veneer. One of them says fly and the other one just has a little heart. And then I will also add a few little white stars, including one from the, what is that called? I can never think of what it's called, but the acrylic stars that I picked up from Colorcast Designs, that's what it's called. So I've got one of those on my layout as well. I did add some splatters, and really, you guys, that's it. This was such a simple layout. I really didn't do much to it, but I think it didn't need a lot. Doing that little bit of stenciling really kind of was the main highlight of it, and it really helped and it worked, and I think it's perfect. The photos stand out just the way I'm wanting them to. They pop off the page, and I think when you look at it, even though I know how fast it took, I mean, this is probably one of the fastest layouts I've created in a really long time, but it doesn't actually look like it was just thrown together. It looks quite thoughtful, and it still looks like me, I feel like. So that's really all I care about, as long as my layouts actually look like something I've done. Obviously, I'm trying to go a little bit faster to get caught up, but now that I'm caught up, I can go back to my normal slow and careful speed. So thank you, everyone. I apologize about how choppy this voiceover is and the little interruptions from little Miss Nora, but I hope you've enjoyed this. Don't forget, if you haven't checked out Daisie's take on this sketch, to go on over to her channel and see her layout because it was awesome. And I will be back later on tonight with my day 20 episode, and other than that, I'll see you later. Bye!